I don't know if you have time to talk later, but I know I've seen you in this situation. Someone would want to ask about predestination, and you would invariably say,
"We're not predestined to talk about that tonight."
Yeah. Do you have time to talk about that now, or could you talk about it later?
Well, I will give you my view of predestination, free will. A lot of people think that those two are incompatible, and I don't think they are. Because I think when we say they are, we're confusing knowledge with causation. Just because God knows what we're going to do in advance doesn't mean He's causing us to do it. So before God elects to create the universe, He already knows how it's going to turn out. When He elects to create this universe, He knows Richard Dawkins is not going to believe and Billy Graham is. But He's not causing Billy Graham or Richard Dawkins to believe as they do. They are. He just knows it. And when we see words in the New Testament about predestination, I think in most cases what it means is the outcome is guaranteed. If you're in Christ, you're predestined to be glorified. It doesn't mean you don't have a choice. You had the choice, and once you got in Christ, as Ephesians 1 talks about, you're ultimately going to wind up glorified, as Romans 8 ultimately gets to. So just because God knows who's going to believe and who isn't doesn't mean He's causing people to believe and who doesn't believe. He is just recognizing that when He creates, Billy Graham's going to believe, Richard Dawkins doesn't, and Billy Graham's predestination, his guarantee is he's going to be glorified.